basically these people have thrown in the towel on any possibility that they'll be financially secure. And I think that's a really sad thing, but it is an eye-opener, because 30, 40 years ago, or even 20 or 15 years ago, 100,000 a year was like a gold standard almost. A lot of people were like, oh, if I could only just make 6 figures. And 6 years ago, when I started in the financial services industry, even as inexperienced as I was, one of the first videos I ever made said, if you want to get more financially secure and have a brighter future, you have to redefine what you think is a lot of money. And I specifically said, if you think, I'll probably even pull up that video so people can see that this is fact, that I said, if you think $100,000 is a lot of money, then that's what it is to you, but it doesn't mean that that's a lot of money. And now you fast forward later, 40% of people that make a 6-figure annual income will feel like they'll never reach financial freedom. And so if somebody, their identity is thinking that 100,000 is a lot, then they might not even get there. But if they think that 100,000 is like bare minimum, and I believe that it is in this day and age, especially for the younger generation. I mean, in Toronto, for example, I read an article that in order to be able to afford a home, you need to make an income in the high 200,000s. And most people don't make that type of income. In places like British Columbia and the Vancouver area, people need to make at least around 300 to 400,000 to be able to even qualify for the average mortgage. You know, the amount of money that it costs is to be able to afford a home is 108% of the median household income. And so it's a really challenging thing. The younger generation is feeling it the most because they're not able to do the same things that their parents' generation were able to do. So people really need to be aware of the crisis that we're in right now, because unless you understand the problem, you cannot overcome the problem.